Kevin Richardson, Raymondo Santana Antron, Macre, Youssef Salah, and Corey Wise, 5 teenagers whose names became etched into history, but not for the reasons they deserved. Accused of a horrific crime they never committed, their lives spiraled into a nightmare that shocked a city and exposed a justice system as darkest failures. What really happened in Central Park that night? The truth is far more complicated and haunting than anyone imagined. In the sweltering summer of 1989, New York City was gripped by fear after a young woman was brutally attacked while jogging in Central Park. The city's pulse quickened as the media raced to uncover the truth. 5 teenagers, young, vulnerable, and from disadvantaged backgrounds, were swiftly arrested and charged with the crime. They were soon branded by the public as the Central Park 5, a label that would haunt them for decades. From the start, the investigation was rushed and fueled by intense pressure to find someone to blame. The 5 boys, aged between 14 and 16, were isolated, frightened, and coerced into confessing to a crime they didn't commit. Their confessions, taken after hours of relentless police questioning without legal counsel or parents present, would become the cornerstone of the prosecution's case. The city seemed eager to close the book on the case, painting a clear picture of guilt, while deeper questions about the truth were quietly pushed aside. As the trial unfolded, inconsistencies in the stories and evidence began to emerge, but the damage had already been done. The teenagers were convicted, and each was sentenced to years in prison. Their lives shattered, their families broken. The case became a symbol of injustice for many. But the story didn't end there. A decade later, a dramatic twist rewrote the narrative entirely. In 2002, a convicted rapist and murderer named Matias Reyes came forward, confessing to the Central Park attack. His DNA matched evidence from the crime scene, evidence that had been overlooked during the original investigation. Reyes' confession exposed the truth: the 5 teenagers had been innocent all along. The courts reviewed the case, and the convictions were overturned, freeing the men who had spent years behind bars for a crime they never committed. This revelation sparked outrage, highlighting deep flaws in the justice system, including racial bias, coerced confessions, and a rush to judgment. The Central Park 5 case became a powerful reminder of how easily lives can be destroyed by prejudice and mistakes, and how important it is to fight for truth and fairness. The city's dark chapter was finally laid bare, but the scars remained, urging society to look closer, listen harder, and demand justice for all.